YouTube anime lovers. Back with more videos. Yeah, you guys, I gotta give you guys a lot of videos, and I'm really on it, and work and other stuff. Like dealing with my niece is really beginning to weigh. But today I give you my first impressions of the anime Erased. Now, this is one of the biggest animes in this winter season of 2016. Everybody expected this to be the best anime, and I actually see why. So, getting into the anime, we get to learn about our main character. I believe his name is Fujinama. I believe. Don't quote me on that. But he's 29 years old, and this is the oldest anime character I've ever like main character wise I've ever seen really. And he works for a pizza company, and he want to be a manga artist, but his dreams is kind of like shut down by somebody. Now, that kind of gives me the reason why he acts the way he acts, like all nonchalant, just, kind of like depressed. But, we learned something about our main character. He has an ability, I don't know if he can use it whenever he wants, or if it just happens, where he can go back in time and basically redo a situation. And we see he does that 3 times this episode. And we see the first one when he's delivering the pizza, like I want to say 5 10 minutes, like 7 minutes into the anime, and you drive by this, he's driving past and noticing everything. Then it kind of like a pulse feeling, and then he noticed he's still at the light. He's like, I've seen all this, but something's different. He noticed there's the car he passed, which is a truck. There's a guy in there sleeping, so he automatically turns around, tries to wake him up while driving. The guy wouldn't wake up, so he's steady trying to like honk the horn, hit the car, and make him wake up. He doesn't he realized that a kid stepped in the middle of the street, so he kind of like, get off his little moped, pull the driver's arm so he could turn and save the kid's life. So automatically we know our main character's a hero. But I guess with good deeds come consequences, because like right after that he get hit by a car. So I was like, wow, one hell of a way to start the anime. I'm already into it because I'm like, he survive? Like, is there gonna be one of these animes where our main character is dead in the beginning? So I'm like, oh my god. So, you know, he survived, and it's a female he works with that's a high school girl. I'm not really sure of her name, but she's there, and it's just kind of like just a hospital scene, and he go home, his mom there, and he noticed, and his second, what was it? His second one was, let me think, what happened with his second one? Was that it? Was that it? Yeah, his second one was with his mom. He walked out the store with the bags and had the pulse feeling again. Next thing you know, he's walking out the store again with the bags. He's looking around like, what's different? I can't tell. He can't tell, but his mother can actually tell. And that's the thing I'm thinking, like, is this like a family gift or something? Because when he asked her, he's like, did you feel something? She was like, no, but you always ask me that. So she has to know her son must know something's up. And when she realized it was a guy with a little girl that looked back at her, she kind of realized something. It was kind of creepy, um, like a kidnapping kind of look he had to her. He just, let the girl go and drove off. So, of course, that's screamed kidnapping, and she did some research, and she actually know the kidnapper. Now, this is when, I'm just like, good God. I'm watching this anime now. Like after she like called some people and like was like, all right, I kind of think we made a big mistake because she actually kind of, it was like a past scene where our main character was a little kid, and he knew a guy that was like way older than him, but always used to play and help them. And it turns out two girls were missing, and they blamed it on the guy that that we used to hang out with Fujinama as a kid. So obviously Fujinama told his mom like it's not him, it can't be him, and she realized that she did made a mistake, and it has to be like what, like almost 20 years later. That's crazy, but she realized it, and then before she could actually tell somebody on the phone, the kidnapping guy walked in her house and like stabbed her. And it happened like after he left to walk the girl home, and it was just like what the fuck, like damn, she's dead. And he comes home and sees that. Now the most dumbest part of this is when he actually like touch her, and he kind of like freak out, blood on his hands, and then the neighbor seen it, called the police. The police got there quick as fuck, but the police, seen him and he ran. And you don't never run when something like that happens. I mean, I'm not saying you just admit you did or anything, but you call the police first before you touch anything. But it ends up, he ends up running, and the pulse fell happened again. Next thing you know, he's running, but he's running looking really small. He's like, this look familiar. He went back so far that he's a kid now. So in the past scene, it was like a part where he said he could have helped this little girl with the red coat if he would have just asked her to walk home with him. Well, walk home together. So I wondered if this about him saving her, his mom, or just catching it. Obviously, he's just gonna catch the criminal. So it's just like it's scary because 20 years later, a criminal is still out there kidnapping kids. It's scary, and it's just even scarier to think this is a real life circumstance we have. But first impressions of this, the theme song, definitely love it. Love the theme song. You would never think it's like a mystery anime off the theme song. It's not like dark and creepy or anything. It's just like a regular cool ass theme song. Excuse me. Our characters, Fujinama. I like him. Has a good heart. He has reason to be like the way he is, so I don't really blame the way he act. I like his character. Obviously, throughout the anime, it's gonna build up more. The high school girl. She's pretty much the happy person in the anime. Never really down. Always looking at the situation as half a glass, half a glass full type person. So definitely like her. I'm really mad the mom died because I would definitely like her after she found out the kidnapper. But you had to think something like that was gonna happen, or the anime would have been over too quick. But loved it. Definitely will be reviewing this anime for you guys. So just stay tuned with me with that episode 1. If you like this anime, let me know in the comments below why you like it. Let me know how you feel about it. If you don't like it, tell me why. Just let me know something. But with that said, you too. Peace out.